All right. Hey, folks. Nathan here. The Battlefront Livestream podcast is back. Although, wow, with this light, I'm very red. Look like I'm a friggin' beet. Like if somebody mushed me up, I'd be some kind of superfood or something. Or superfood or something. But welcome. This is the Battlefront Livestream podcast. We ended with episode number 53. Back with Battlefront 1 after doing a lot of live streams of Battlefront. Hello. So, the plan here is to pick up sort of where we left off. I did some live streaming of the Battlefront 2 beta. This is Battlefront 2 the real deal. And yes, I understand that you're seeing this on Monday the 13th of November rather than the 14th if you're seeing the dates, or if you happen to be actually watching this live. Amazon managed to pull a sweet one this time, and as a Prime member, I was supposed to get it on launch day, and they managed to send my Elite Trooper Edition and the Path of the Jedi Cinestory comics so that they arrived today, a day early. So we've got the Elite Trooper Edition, extra 3 days, plus the extra day, thanks to Amazon. Thank you very much, Amazon. So I haven't actually done anything. I've come in, I've installed everything. I jumped in here just to make sure that I was signed in so that my account was connected with EA and all that kind of stuff. But otherwise, I haven't touched anything, so that includes opening crates. The Elite Trooper Edition does have Elite star cards and whatnot for individual classes of soldiers. You've also got, whatchamacallit, you've also got the Yoda's star card thing, the Yoda's Lightsaber Mastery star card that was from pre-ordering if you pre-ordered it super early. And then you've got the extra stuff from the Elite Edition as well that would include the Kylo Ren and Rey and whatnot, Last Jedi skins, and I think from Millennium Falcon too, if I remember correctly. So presumably those are all sitting there in those crates to be opened. In terms of how you actually get them into your game. I have put in a beta code previously, the Yoda's Lightsaber Mastery card code previously, and the Elite Trooper Edition code previously. So all that should be in here, pretty much ready to go at this point. Just want to give you a sense of what's going on. I did notice, as Indie Defense is mentioning here, EA is doing some damage control because apparently some of the heroes have to be unlocked, and the cost to unlock Vader was absolutely ridiculous to the point where it became sort of a you must buy stuff with real money. We'll look at all that, touch on that as I'm getting going, kind of exploring what we see here and how it differs from the beta. So hello to Charles as well, or hey. Let's hit those crates first, okay? Because that, I'm sure, is what most folks are like, ooh, what's in the crates, before we do anything else. I'm not even entirely sure what the plus 24 is, unless that's Friends Online. Because it's, and that is, by the way, an Iden Versio, you can barely see it there, icon. It should still be available. Go to live.playstation.com if you can. They've been having some Battlefront 2 launch events. And they do the whole thing where if you watch certain videos, you unlock certain achievements or trophies over off to the side. And when you redeem those, you get codes, and you can get an Inferno Squad logo, profile icon picture. You can get the little droid from Dell from Inferno Squad and whatnot. And you can get the Iden Versio one as well. So there you go. Okay, so let's jump into it first. Let's check out the crates. Yep, okay, so pretty much what I thought. PlayStation version is not, I mean, it's available, but it's not available. Amazon delivered it to me a day early, and the servers are apparently up. All right, so we have our regular crates for purchase here. Hero crate will be 2,200 credits or 110 crystals. Crystals are the stuff you have to buy with real money. I've got to get a taller chair or move my camera down or something. I was thinking about picking up that new version of PSVR when it hits with Skyrim this week, but ooh, financially that's going to be a hell of a hit on top of everything else. But if so, maybe that has the ability to put the camera down a little bit lower and still not fall off of my dresser here. Let's see, Starfighter crate, 2,400 or 120 crystals, so that one is higher up. Let's see, Trooper crate, 4,000 credits or 200 crystals. So Trooper crate is going to be the one that costs the most. 1 or 2 Trooper star cards, one other item, and crafting parts. Instead of saying or crafting parts, it's an and crafting parts. That's different. Let's see. Then we've got 1 or 2 starfighter cards, one other item, including crafting parts, and then another. So it looks like crafting parts are now a built-in part of the crates, not just something you can get as a crate item. So that other item won't be, like, you open up a thing that has 3 things in it. One item won't just be, here's some crafting parts. Crafting parts are going to be a separate thing as far as the way that it looks like it's laid out there in the description. All right, so let's check out these crates. Yep, Charles just jumped in. Here's the crates that are going to give me all the stuff from the Elite Trooper Edition and so forth, plus the pre-order stuff, it looks like. So, daily login. Logged in today, and apparently you do get your daily login crate even if the game is not supposed to officially be available yet. That's good. What do we have here? Hello, what have we here? 5 crafting parts and 125 credits. All right, cool. All right, Elite Officer Upgrade. So this is the Elite Trooper Pack stuff. All right, so we got the Blurg 1120. Blurg 1120 is reduced recoil mod. And wow! That was a really weird droid sound. And Officer +4 as far as the way that the ranking is going to work based on the star cards that you have. Improved Battle Command is his level 4 for that pack. Okay. Heavy Metal. I like Heavy Metal at times. I'm more of a Hailstorm, Breaking Benjamin kind of guy, though. So we have the FWMB 10K with the auto cooling modifier. Whoa, whoa! I don't want to. I just want to see what's in the friggin'. Then the actual FWMB 10K, because you know if you don't have that, then that modifier is going to do you jack. And wow! Is the improved combat shield. That's cool. I like the combat shield from playing the beta, so hopefully it works about the same. Specialist. Just putting them in random order here. Get the woo first. It sounds like a wow more than a woo. So we have a trip mine. And then AC280 CFE dual zoom. And then I didn't say AC280, A280 CFE. And then the A280 CFE. I think the A280 was, wasn't that what Jin had in Rogue One? Assault Trooper. We've got CR2, reduced recoil, which means this should be the CR2. Yep. And then the improved thermal detonator. Yay. Yeah, I wonder if that's the one that was originally referred to as BB Hate. Ah, here we go. All right, the Rey pre-order crate is the Rey Deep Mind Epic Star Card, the Rey Farsight Epic Star Card, so 2 of them. The Rey Jedi Training Appearance, and the Rey and Chewbacca Millennium Falcon Experienced Scavenger Epic Star Card. Okay. Lots of purple, which is cool. My college colors included purple, white, and orange. Okay, so that's cool. Now that's the Rey and Chewbacca Millennium Falcon. So this should be the one that's got the rectangular sensor dish. Rey's Farsight. The Rey Jedi Training skin, so basically the last Jedi skin for Rey. And then Rey's Deep Mind. Whew, Kylo Ren pre-order crate. I didn't even look at what it said, but I guess we'll see. Kylo Ren, TIE Silencer, Regenerative Subsystems. Kylo Ren, Power Reach. Kylo Ren, Solid Freeze. And this should be the skin. Kylo Ren Unmasked. They should call it the Incredible Moving Scar or something. Notice how every time I jump back to this menu, it's not saying, hey, why don't you go open up those ones you got? It's like, don't you want to buy some? Because it's defaulting to putting my cursor right back here. Early pre-order bonus pack, that's that Yoda Lightsaber Mastery Epic Star Card. Though why they would say, hey, here's a pre-order bonus, but only if you pre-order before a certain point rather than just if you pre-order all the way through is kind of asinine. I can understand that for a beta access code because the beta is early, so of course getting the beta code will mean nothing once the beta is over during the wait for launch after the beta. But why tell people, hey, you can get this pre-order bonus but only up to a certain point? It's not like there's a limited supply, it's friggin' electronic in a game. Kind of asinine. Interesting. And it's set over in the corner, unlike Star Card 2, unlocks, you know, whatever. Okay. Newsletter emote crate. Thank you for signing up for the newsletter. The crate contains the Not the Droids emote. I think I've had that newsletter signed up since the first Battlefront, or maybe before.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Yes. And the Founders Crate, this is for playing the beta. So Darth Maul's I Sense Your Fear emote, the May the Force Be With You Trooper emote, a rare Trooper Star card, and 3,000 credits. Now, a rare Trooper Star card, I wonder if that's just random or not. Hayes, it is not. It's tomorrow. Amazon managed to deliver mine a day early, which is cool. So we have May the Force Be With You for the Assault class. Stealth for the Specialist class, rare, so 3 as opposed to Epic. 3,000 credits. And the I Sense Your Fear emote. Okay. Woo! That's a hell of a lot of crates. Alright, so what do we have here? We have your Epic Journey Begins, the video for What Are Star Cards, and Test Your Training, Choose Your Battle. So I'm assuming these are all basically, you know, your startup information, kind of like they had on the beta. So we'll come back to that if we need to. Play! We've got the campaign, multiplayer, and arcade, which are all now available, which is nice. Campaign being, of course, the story of Inferno Squad that's going to bridge Return of the Jedi up to the sequel trilogy era. Multiplayer will give us our various multiplayer modes. Arcade will have its various arcade modes that can either be played by 1-player or 2-player. And if it's 2-player, it can be played on split screen. So this is sort of your local mode if you're not playing single player. Then we've got, let's see, collection with our different types of stuff here. Here you'll find all the characters and starships available for you to play. All of them can be customized with star cards. Some have additional weapon customization as well. So we have the Assault Trooper type, the Heavy Trooper type, the Officer type, and the Specialist type. If you didn't play the beta, think kind of standard soldier, large cannon as one of his abilities. Officer's sort of your give commands and use a pistol, but not quite as heavy as jumping directly into the fray. And your Specialist is the equivalent to like a sniper class, pretty much. Let's see, then you got your Enforcer, which is one of your support units that you can activate, and Aerial, which is another support class you can activate. One of the ones where you build up your battle points throughout a match and then spend them to use these, so it's not something you just choose and jump in. It's a mid-match kind of thing. Armor is going to be another one of those types, so we've got your Armor, your Artillery, and your Speeder. And then you'll have your types of ships. You've got your Fighter, your Interceptor, and your Bomber ship types here. Let's see. Cool. I'm missing the grandma's thing. I'm assuming that's probably an autocorrect thing. Putting all of my fan-made stuff into the media player. That's good. That is awesome. Thank you. Let's see. So career. You got your timed challenges and your various milestones. We saw this in a smaller sense back in the beta where there are things you'll do that'll earn you progression. Time challenges being ones that, of course, only have a certain amount of time and then it expires. Gain 3,000 score by dealing damage, for instance. Expires on what's supposed to be the first day for the Elite Trooper Edition, but is now on a second. And then your options for your controls, your gameplay, your credit list, your video, etc., etc. Gameplay, the only option I probably am going to change is I would rather have it start in third person. Campaign difficulty settings. You have Special Forces, Soldier, and Explorer. I'll probably do Explorer first and then go back through, because depending on what the different things are that are requirements for your trophies, I may try to platinum this one, I may not. It really depends on what kind of ridiculous requirements are. Like, platinuming the original game because of the way that you had to do certain things in the single player that just was awful. No. Kill log, score log on, objective outlines, character outlines, sure, crosshair, okay, great, fantastic, let's actually do something. Only do more damage, only do what? What only does more damage, Hayes? If you would. Alright, now again, I'm assuming these are videos, let's just jump into the play. So, arcade mode, we got solo, take on the arcade yourself and face off against the AI. Co-op, team up with the split screen arcade. This is the one that was not in the beta, which is versus, head-to-head and split screen versus arcade mode. Multiplayer, we've got Galactic Assault, which is the big multi-phase one. Okay, gotcha. Got to the difficulty setting. Starfighter Assault, we were able to play in the beta. Heroes versus Villains, which is basically pulled from the original game, the idea of its heroes versus villains, period. Strike was one of the smaller objective-based ones that we saw back in the original, and then Blast is just kind of the team deathmatch. I am curious real quick on something that people were griping about. So we can start as, we'll be able to use Boba Fett or Bosk. Yep, you have to have credits to unlock these others, at least it looks like. So we've got Chewbacca at 10k, Vader at 15k, Palpatine at 10, Iden at 5, Luke at 15, Leia at 10. So, I think it was Indie Defense a moment ago. I think it was. I apologize, because it all scrolls past. Somebody, yes, there we go. Hayes is saying it. So they've already reduced them today. Yeah, that was huge, because the first thing that I hear about this today is I'm running real quickly to grab food before I gotta, jump back here and get back into sending emails and all kinds of stuff like that for work. And when I get back in here, while I'm out, I get a message from Michael, my co-host, or the main host for Cloud City Casino over at StarWarsReport.com, gaming podcast. We just did an episode about Jedi challenges. His thing was, they screwed it up again. And I'm like, what now? And he pointed me to a Reddit thread that was all about this. So apparently earlier today, Vader cost 60,000 credits to unlock in a base game where you've already paid the 60 or more to get the game, which was pissing people off. But as Hayes just pointed out, they've apparently cut the cost in by a quarter by now. So that's good. I mean, that's excellent. So, and you'll notice there the level for Kylo Ren is 8. That's because I have those 2 epic star cards from the pre-order. Okay, the star cards are what are giving you that colored number beside it. Okay, now I've satisfied my curiosity on that. Let's go to multiplayer. Nice. So, Hayes, that's the PC trial, right? Because I saw other people playing. I was like, son of a bitch, I want to play early, and then sure enough, here it is. All right, so I'm going to jump into Galactic Assault. And I'm not even going to really bother doing any kind... Well, actually, I may be able to do Galactic Assault. I may not. I may not be able to find a mode that has enough players. Because they would have to be able to have access a day early. Oh, okay. Apparently that happened. Man, the light in here is just horrible. I thought the light for the old recording in my living room at my apartment whenever we were doing the early episodes of From the Star Wars Home Video Library was a crappy... visual. I may have to put like a little light down here to shine up towards my face so that I'm not completely redified. Jakku, the graveyard. The Resistance has located scavenged Imperial droid containing valuable data valuable to their fight against the First Order. Knowing this, the First Order move in to try to stop them. Each time a blocking hero deflects damage and swings a lightsaber, they lose stamina. When out of stamina, heroes are unable to deflect or trigger a closing strike. I like the thing at the bottom that in theory is actually giving us a loading time. So instead of just sitting here waiting and wondering if it's loading, we can see progress. That's good. And we haven't seen this map. The Galactic Assault version that was in the beta was the one that was on Naboo. So, cool. All right, do you want Assault? I haven't equipped anything yet, but Assault, Heavy, Officer, or Specialist. I'm just going to cycle on through.
Right.
Woo! That is a little tilted. So jump, jump, jump. Hey, guys, we can... Never mind. Never mind. Run down the ship so I can run back up the ship. Yeah, the look of the beta was pretty nice, so if it still retains that level of fidelity, it should be pretty sweet. I'm playing on a Pro for what it's worth, but I don't have HDR available to me because I got the PSVR hooked up, and it's the original version that doesn't allow HDR pass-through. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, died before I even saw an enemy to kill. Yep, they've got a couple things already active there. That's fine. That's fine. Shoot. All right, fine. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Equip. Fine. Fine, I'll equip something. I'll equip the improved thermal detonator, which is basically a blast radius of 7. Dang. Relative to a blast radius of 6 on the base one. But wait, that replaces something. What did I just replace? Come on. I can't remove it? I guess it's just because it's replacing what's already there, which I guess was thermal detonator. Whatever, let's do it.
We're not done yet.
We're not done yet. We just got shot, but we're not done yet. I don't know what those symbols are for. The 3 on my back. Goodness me.
They're on the landing pad.
Okay. Ah, here we go. Okay, just a regular.
Lost the sector.
Fall back.
That's okay. I've got a plan. Fall back and we can never supply hole.
Fall back.
We got evac on route.
Fall
Get us out
back.
of the void level.
We're gonna get shot in the back as we fall back.
Supply hole.
Whee!
That'll buy us time.
That's not holding it down, for what it's worth. Okay. Let's try heavy.
Got your back.
Wait, let's try heavy and actually put a card in him. So shield health is now 300 instead of 200. Okay.
By your side.
By whose side? Ain't nobody else there. Hmm? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, there's one. Heavy tends to be my favorite of the types. Huh. Okay, interesting. Nice feel to it. Mother.
They're capturing the area.
Woo! Whoa, shit! Huh, bonk. And I still like heavy. I'm gonna do this real quick just because it gives me a chance to throw in a... Oh, wait, sorry. Improved battle command is a 40% regen delay reduction as a... Oh, nope, sorry. It is a radius of 16 instead of 12, which is the base, for those who are wondering. If you're still trying to decide between Elite Trooper Edition versus regular. And I am only going to go about an hour.
The dark side.
Because I do have some things I want to try to get done otherwise, but I will be jumping on for at least a little bit, probably each day this week. In particular, tomorrow I'll probably be on quite a bit in the evening, My wife has a work thing, which will give me an opportunity to hop on. Ah! Drop that turret. 100 points for sacrifice. What do you mean sacrifice? I didn't mean to sacrifice myself. I got my ass shot. What do we have? We've got stealth. Actually, let me look. Okay, so we got shock grenade, infiltration, thermal binoculars. So a boost card of stealth. You remain hidden from scanners while firing, dealing melee damage, etc. And that is the one that's rare. So that's 100 melee damage. Okay.
This goes on, we're gonna lose the area.
And then trip mine, which is as opposed to what? Oh, replaces thermal binoculars. But you're not able to turn the thermal binoculars back on once you equip it looks like.
We haven't lost yet.
Okay. Let's do it.
We'll head for the ground exits. If we can hold both of them, either of them long enough, we can hop
I
aboard the
swear
transport
this
outside.
woman looks
If not, got one last option.
so much like... Let's do an emote. How do I do the emotes? I forget. Or no, the emotes are just the thing at the end, isn't it now? She reminds me of Jan Ors. Big time.
At last we will have our revenge.
Where are we? Uh-oh, I hear Darth Maul.
First order reinforcements. One of their special operatives.
I figure out where I'm going. Special operative. Maul isn't a special operative for the First Order. Maul's dead by then. Granted, with the solace that he thinks that Luke is the chosen one, but still. That's the other downside about our schedule, because my wife does have her work thing usually on Tuesdays, and we watch Rebels through iTunes. I'll have the episode for the mid-season finale tomorrow, but we won't actually watch it until we can watch it together, which won't be until Wednesday. No!
I know what I'm doing.
Damn! Okay, let's... specialist, why not?
Ready.
Ready. And next to me is Freddy. Ready, Freddy. Let's do it. Again, one thing I do like about this that harkens back to the original Battlefront games, that's a little bit different than the first EA Battlefront, is that you're not so much... We're not playing until a time limit is reached. We're playing until a limited number of reinforcements or respawns is reached. Get out of my way, son! Ah, I could swear I hit him in the face. Uh-oh. I'm at 7 health. There we go, back up. Oh, shit! Set up a trip mine here to help my buddies. Or something. Oh my god, it's Kylo Ren! It's Scarface! He says, say hello to my riddle lightsaber.
Too simple.
Alright, we're gonna go.
They'll have the west exit blocked in seconds. Go!
Eh. I like the sniper rifle, it's just I haven't got a feel for it. The fact that there is an actual dedicated sniper rifle, though, is nice, because really what you had in the first game was kind of a quasi-sniper rifle, but not really, because we didn't have the class set up.
Stay here.
But, oh, you be messing with me.
All forces to the east.
Which way is the east? This isn't Earth. I don't know which direction the sun rises in. No. Of course, really, the only reason I remember that for Earth is because of Beauty and the Beast, right? Certain as the sun rises in the east and all that. Ah! I tried to jump down there and use that infiltration mode or whatever. Ooh, I can be a reinforcement. Who am I gonna be? I can... Wait. Victory! Yeah, as soon as I actually am able to pull a reinforcement, that's when
Piece of junk makes a difference. Everyone move.
Trophy earned. In case you can't see it, it's Battle Beyond the Stars, which I'm assuming is play your first game or something like that. MVP Ray. Credits earned this match 280. Now, during the beta, there was some issue of the fact that you would play and you would wind up with, regardless of how well you did, your credits earned were the exact same. I don't know if that is still the case. Man, like I said, this is my seat that is perfect, the perfect size for my desk while I'm working on the timeline and everything, but not so much for the live stream because we've got a bigger TV now that's got the camera up on top of it for use with PSVR. I guess I could hang it off the back of my speaker, but then I guess it's going to shake all the time. We don't do like the big speaker system. We just got a sound bar 5.1 kind of thing. But hey, it's better than what we had. All right, I'm doing another one of these. Let's try switching weapons here. So we got the RT-97C. You got another one that can be unlocked. That's cool. So it's 4. People were worried that there were only 2. And we got the FWMB-10K that can have mods equipped. The auto-cooling mod. A barrel vent system allowing the weapon to immediately cool down. Blah, 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 blah. So that's the Elite Trooper gun, the Elite Trooper mod. Not because it's the only way you can get it, just because if you have the Elite Trooper edition, you just get it early.
I'm back in.
Woo!
Shutting down tractor
Hot foot.
control.
There will come a point where I actually, you know, feel like I'm solid at all. And, hey, Jared, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, weapons are crossing timelines, and we just discovered that heroes will cross timelines because I didn't ever see him, but in that last match on Jakku, Darth Maul, you heard the sound of the Darth Maul hero appearing. So I'm assuming that's what we heard. Die, you Imperial! Ah! Dead. Oh, that sacrifice. I guess that's sacrifice because you're going up against another player and you deal enough damage, you deal significant damage but still die?
Made it to tractor control.
I guess.
Trying to shut down.
They made it to tractor control. That John Deere is screwed now. They done made it all the way there. Look, sir, droids.
Tractor control shutdown aborted.
Look, sir. Uh-oh.
Grenade out.
Oh, that's that kind of grenade. All right. Die! Yes, I did just shoot him in the back after watching him through the window. That makes you kind of a dick. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I have no illusions about that at all. Yes, it does.
Let's go.
Oi! Oh! Let's go! Oi! Oh! Whoa! Little warm! Let's go through this door. What's up this way? Man, I do love the heavy. I got a feeling heavy and specialist are going to be my 2 in this one.
Tractor control system's going down.
What's that?
Unidentified
What is
allies
this?
fighting stormtroopers.
Oh, sweet! I can get rid of the bridge. I don't know why I would want to get rid of the bridge, but I can totally get rid of the bridge. Stop shooting at me! Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, Jared, right? Because, you know, they gotta have those video game mechanics that don't necessarily fit reality. So technically, if we were to take them literally, you know, the most powerful Jedi ever are gonna have to be like Kyle Katarn and Starkiller, because they could do anything. Right? They could take ridiculous amounts of damage. I dare you to walk up to Luke Skywalker and shoot him in the face 3 times and see what happens. Do I have a... Oh, whoa! Okay, yeah, do I have a crouch? I do not have a lay down on my stomach, though. Oh, good, guys! I'll got it!
We're starting to shut down tractor control.
I'm coming, Beanie! Here we go, here we go, here we go! I do not like that.
Shutting down tractor
Wow,
control.
that is a ridiculous... Like, I can't hardly see what the hell's going on with that little quick time event kind of circle, that activation circle.
We're near some kind of weapons control station.
He's a
We'll
Duros.
have to shut down the turbo lasers in this sector to escape impact.
You know, it'd be friggin' awesome if it turned out that guy, that species is just incredibly long-lived, and that turns out to be Gar Stasi from Legacy. I would crap myself. Figuratively, of course. You're gonna crap yourself? Depends. But kill that Imperial swine! Whatever swine is, you know. Is that puffer pigs now? Ooh. Side trip. Oh, nothing over there either. What on earth are those little symbols? Oh, okay, I got it. So the little symbols... Oh yeah, I got the shield thing. I'm assuming that the... Oh, this way. I'm assuming that those little symbols are telling me the classes of my individual... Do I want to use Rocket Jumper? No. The classes of my individual...
Powering down.
Not team members, but whatever you want to call this. That's your Gar Stasi. Could be back. Vita, yes I am.
Could take a while.
Amazon delivered early, so... Apparently it must have for a lot of people, because there's a... You know... The game actually found enough players, unless it's making up these numbers. Because, like, sometimes if you're playing, Eve Valkyrie and there's not enough players to make up a match, it'll throw in bots, like decent bots. And you'll be able to tell by the name. Like Thor, Loki, stuff like that. They use like Asgardian names and stuff like that for theirs. Not that that matters for this game, I'm just saying. Quick override with a poorly designed activation symbol so we know what the hell's going on.
My ally is forced.
And a powerful ally it is!
On the ground.
Somebody's using Yoda.
You see Yoda.
What's funny, what's not funny, what was expensive was, okay, so, I've mentioned before, I'm a teacher, so I'm working off a teacher's salary, not exactly big, high rolling, right? But, I take on extra students, so we have a 144 student cap for a person like me, which is basically a department chair. And, I've actually got more like 220. At this point, which means I have extra pay for all the extra students. The same way if you're in a traditional school, if you had to give up your planning period in order to take on another class because they had so many students, then they'd have to pay you for the extra period. So it just so happened that that pay came in right around the time of Jedi Challenges, which was good because I was going to have to, with Jedi Challenges, I wound up finally upgrading my phone partly because of Jedi Challenges, because my iPhone 5S was too friggin' small for Jedi Challenges to work well. But right about, I would say, 2 weeks ago, my PS4 Pro disk drive died. I had it for 9 months to the day and the disk drive died. Put in Evil Within 2, nothing happened except for unrecognized disk. Switched in, put in other disks just to see if anything would happen. Jack, nothing. device drive was dead. Did all the troubleshooting stuff that their people with tech support said to do that made no freaking sense, especially the fact that the damn, like, yes, we can fix a hardware issue by having you completely blank all the data on your drive. That's the ticket, which makes no sense whatsoever, but that's one of their tips. Had to send it in for a repair under warranty, and it actually won't arrive again until tomorrow, at least supposedly, according to FedEx. For me, I get very anxious. I actually think I may have generalized anxiety disorder that's not diagnosed, because I just don't want to have somebody say, here, take some more medicine, because between IBS and migraines, I've got enough medicine to take. I don't want any more. And so for me, the anxiety fix was, I'll just go get a freaking 4. The money came in for teaching the extra students. I could actually afford it right this instant, even though it'd be nice to save the cash. Screw it. So I actually went and bought another freaking PlayStation 4 Pro. So there's a part of me now that wants to go ahead and get use what little is left of it. There's not much left of that bonus or whatever you want to call it, to be able to get the Skyrim PSVR bundle. Because the Skyrim PSVR bundle has the new PSVR that's got HDR pass-through and everything. So I'm interested in it, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to do that. But even my wife is like, well, if you're going to have a 4 Pro in here, and we can stick one in the other room, so you could even play at night while I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, yes! Then maybe having a VR in both rooms would be fine, too. I'm like, uh-huh. So she kind of gave her tacit approval. And she's like, but it's your money. I'm like, oh, great. You know, it's our money when it's anything that actually matters. It's my money whenever she's leaving a decision up to me. So she has plausible deniability. But yeah, this was, from a gaming standpoint, this has been the most expensive month in gaming stuff for me ever. So I kind of feel like getting this a day early was nice. It was like the universe saying, okay, you've been screwed pretty much the entire rest of this last month, so okay, here's something nice for you. Okay, great. Now, PS3, I was on my third PS3. My first PS3 was the Metal Gear Solid bundle with the original fat PS3. It died during the middle of died right after the launch of the Force Unleashed 1. And then that one eventually wound up dying, years later, way out of warranty. And I wound up picking up a Super Slim, which is basically now my 3D Blu-ray player in the other room, pretty much. I hardly ever play any games on it anymore. And Gamer, see, they have changed one thing, as we found out. They've changed the amount of credits needed for unlocks on heroes, or different units. So in theory, not quite as pay to win. But yeah, I mean, it's got more of a pay to win angle to it than most games would. But you're getting all your additional DLC content free this time. No season pass. All the things that you can get by spending real money, you can get in-game. And they've just made it easier to do that for heroes. Yeah, see, 280 again. I think it's just set per match. All right, let's jump out of this mode. Wah, 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 wah. So yeah, I think it's more pay to win than, say, I don't know. It's more pay to win than Eve Valkyrie. It is less pay to win, or less pay to do anything, than Shadow of War with its BS about that entire fourth act just to unlock one final cutscene kind of stuff. So, and see, I can't do the PC game. I just can't bring myself to do it. I've had bad experiences with PC gaming. Far too many times of buying a game only to find that it doesn't work on my PC. Not this PC, but just in the past, ever since our first PC... Uh-oh. Claim your rewards. You completed a milestone. Go to career and claim reward. Well, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And it said I was disconnected, but now it's showing me as connected again. Because look at my Iden Versio up there. Again, if you want the Iden Versio, the Inferno Squad, or the little droid avatars, that's what they're called, for PlayStation Network, go to live.playstation.com, see if they're still doing the Battlefront 2 thing, watch the little videos, which really only means really watching half of them, watch the individual videos that are attached to each of the tasks on there, and each one will unlock a code that will give you one of those 3 avatars. So, yeah, you completed a mission milestone of the first time getting booted from the server. Yes! Such is true. Okay, so collection. Nope, career is what I want. Multiplayer. Okay, you have to claim it, I guess, in order for it to... Because it says 0 out of 27, so I guess I gotta claim it. What was this? Play a match... Oh, play a match of Galactic Assault. I did it! I did it! So difficult! Claim reward. Ba-ding! Okay. Oh, I got another one here. Capture an objective on a multiplayer map. Oh, I totally captured one. I just didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I was right beside it when it was captured. Or no, that was the one where I actually ran up and used the crappy, the difficult to read indicator to shut down the tractor beam or something. 250 credits. Okay. Now, this is all well and good and all and kind of cool, except you will eventually get to a point where you've done all of these, so it won't be quite so easy to get those credits early on, and you'll be like, I should just spend a little bit of real money, right? And that's how they get you. I feel sorry for those people this morning who went and paid real money, if they even could, I guess you could, to try to jump over that whole 60 credit cap of what you needed to buy Vader now that they've dropped it down to 15 instead of 60. Any other ones? I guess not, otherwise it'd be saying so. Okay. Okay. About 15 minutes left that I'll play anything. Do we want to start the campaign? Or do some more multiplayer? I'm thinking we start the campaign. Because this is what people have been most excited about, at least in my circles. Yeah, I'm a guy that's got circles, yo. No, at least the people that I know. So, here we go. Play campaign. Start your adventure. Difficulty, again, I'm going to start with Explorer. That's usually what I'll do. I'll play a first run through a game on the lowest difficulty just to experience the story, and if I like it, I'll turn around and up it, and then at some point usually go for Platinum if I really liked it. Like, I just finished Evil Within 2, and that back half, the first half is kind of meh, the back half is some of the most emotional storytelling I've ever seen. It had me, like, welling up and trying not to have tears form in my eyes or something as I was playing the last about 2 hours of the thing. So I may actually go through and play that on higher difficulty levels because it's going to be a fun replay. But for now, let's just explore. You can change it at the pause menu at any time. Yeah, why not? Here we go! Hey, JL. Jumping into the campaign for the first time. No, well, sort of. I'm going to do a little bit of campaign. I'm aiming at about an hour, give or take. But I jumped into a couple of Galactic Assault matches and unlocked the various loot boxes, or whatever you want to call them, supply crates, for all the pre-order bonuses. Here we go! Sitting back like... Ooh. No crawl? The Invincible Faith.
Captain, she's highly trained. Deception, infiltration, extraction. She's special forces.
Iden Versio.
Iden Versio.
That's what I said.
Inferno Squad. Commander
what is it?
Versio.
Inferno Squad, not Inferno Squad.
He must be important. Look at me. So let's talk facts. That's what I'm here for. You have the activation code. I've got the ability to help you out. Just give me the code. You know we can really use someone like you. Just help me and I'll help you. It's that easy.
Knowing her from the Inferno Squad
I'm gonna get
novel,
eventually.
I can only imagine what's going through her head right now.
Missions are slicing into your droid right now. Take on my offer. All I want is the code.
I'll give you the code. It's FUC.
Time has come. You don't have to go down with it.
You're right. The Empire's time has come.
That's not how I meant it! Those the graphics, though. I want to see this in some in-engine cutscenes. I don't know if this is in-engine, but that is some impressive character modeling.
What have we here? An ID-10 tactical droid. Your wing or advanced in the ID-9. Slicing into you is not going to be easy.
Might I suggest a less invasive procedure?
Wish I could, but we don't have the droid's access code.
Might I suggest finding the access code?
The captain's working on that in the detention center. Until then, the only way to access this droid's data is to pry the memory core out of its shell.
I just wonder if this is the same ID-10 that's in the novel that is used by Dell, or if she now has one as well.
Until it hears the access code, this ID-10 can't do a thing. Please, just let me work in peace.
Understood. I shall remain silent until you have finished defacing that ID-10 tactical unit.
Sweet!
Droid, execute the plan. Download the ship schematics from their computers, then come find me.
Okay. Cool.
Attention crew. We have an enemy.
Shock eliminates targets with an electroprod. Once used, the droid can recharge the shock meter by slicing objects. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, there we go. I was trying to find... So yeah, so circle and cross X. Lower and raise you.
I don't know what I do, but I'm sure you'd be very sorry. Don't touch that.
Okay.
That's not allowed.
That's not allowed. There she is. Identity confirmed. No, that was identity confirmed. I was trying to make a joke off of Iden. I did not mean for the back half of identity to be titty, because that's not confirmed. Hopefully they have not over-sexualized this character like they did with giving Ahsoka a boob window and whatever you call the top when she was 14 years old. Yeah, it did look like Chopper, or something similar to Chopper. Collectible found. Cool, I found a collectible. I don't know what collectible it is, but I found a collectible. Wah, 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 wah. I loved you at Jabba's. That's weird. As I go forward, it feels like I'm going lower. What up, Gonk?
Get moving, droid.
I'm looking around. Apparently. And no news on 4K Star Wars yet. Though I would hope we'll see a 4K release of The Last Jedi, since we just did for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Okay. That's the ones I've already done. Where's the droid that was giving me lip? Is that you? Alright, let's see. Yeah, it is so weird. Oh, I guess because there's... Does it not look like when he does this that eventually he's going to be scraping the floor because he keeps going lower every time I go forward?
Droid, find the vent.
Oh, find a vent. Oh, there's a droid. What up, jerk? Yeah, I did just kill the droid because he was giving me lip a moment ago. Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking for a vent. This control scheme is just a little bit... just feels so odd. Looking for a vent. Not seeing a vent yet. Oh, there it is. Oh, fine. Friggin' rebels putting the vents way up high.
We're on a schedule.
You worry too much. Do I? You know who's in our cell phone, right? Some big shot Imperial. What the? Fence acting up again.
Bye! Oh, well, shit. What was that? I thought that I could stop in between them, and that didn't work. Got knocked down to 25 health for that.
Command wants to report on that Imperial penetration.
Wow, 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 wow. Detection meter shows the rebels' growing awareness of your presence. When it flashes, they are on full alert.
Hey, how's that cooking coming along? Command is expecting updates before Endor is out.
Anything in here to steal or get? Wah! Oh, eliminated. Yeah, because I got shocked that one friggin' time. Yeah, I attempted to shock him just now. That didn't work so much.
There are too many rebels outside my cell. Find another way.
Whoop. I mean, I get to play as item for. Whoa! Yeah, just go, apparently, is the response to those. Not try to stop in between them and wait. Press L1, R1 to scan. Advanced surveillance to analyze doors to identify threats through solid surfaces. There's a guy over there. DL, I am playing it because Amazon was kind enough or screwed up enough to get it to me a day early by accident. I mean, poor droids get such bad taste in drinks. I mean, Slice, really?
If you're done, regroup with me. It's time.
It's time. Mother. It's time. Bye! Where am I going? Oh, there we go, there's another. Now, you can't, well, if you shock somebody, you then have to connect to a terminal to get charged up again. So I don't want to use it. There she is! What's up, boss?
Right on time. Let's go.
They left your helmet in the room with you.
Agent Hask, do you read me?
Loud and
Get
clear,
in!
Commander Versio. Your
right on time.
Also known as Harry Dresden, or
Once I've located
Captain
and destroyed
Lance.
the stolen Imperial message, I will signal for extraction.
Whee! Whee! Alright.
Hey, that's enough. You're locked up until after Endor. After
So-
that, we'll figure out what to do with you.
Did you say Endor?
Just sit down and be quiet.
Ding, 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 ding. I like it already. They're giving us the ability to use stealth attacks. And yes, I am purposely doing the stealth. Droid shock limits enemies in the meter is full. When aimed properly, can also disable vehicles. When item damages enemy to perform headshots. With stealth takedowns, the meter refills. How does that make any friggin' sense?
Need to disable.
Have the rebels figured out you wanted to be caught?
Never crossed their mind.
To be fair, we're operating outside protocol. We should have just blown up their ship.
Oh! She got a
For
stick!
this to work, we need to be subtle.
I understand, Commander.
This is Admiral Akbar, calling the Invincible Faith. By now, you are aware of the beacon directing Alliance ships to the command system. With this ruse, we will divert the Empire's attention away from Sullust.
As we saw in Moving Target.
In preparation for our attack on Endor. Join us. We need every available ship to strike a decisive blow against
The rebels still think we don't know about Sullust. They have no idea what's waiting for them at Endor.
We need to keep it that way. If the rebels decrypt that transmission before I delete it, everything will fall apart.
Oh, is that the wrong door? Wrong door, dumbass! Oh no, I gotta get a gun. Stand up. Retrieve. Oh my god, I hate the activation icon. Tap the shoulder strap or I'm gonna kill you until you die from it. Come on, let's get to the end of a mission though, for real.
Splice that.
Who the?
We're heading south to meet with the rest of the fleet.
Just got coordinates from the captain.
Ding,
Let's grab the
ding,
hyperdrive.
ding, 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 ding. Oh shit! It didn't. Okay, that didn't do it as a stealth takedown like I was planning. I was planning on doing a stealth takedown, and instead I walked up and I hit the button that should have done the stealth takedown, but it's the same button as a melee attack. Hello, sir.
Shock!
Iden Versio, Imperial Biznatch. Not a door.
Slice that.
Yeah, it did look like that rebel was sneaking through their own hallway. I don't know what the deal was there. Ah!
Can we check on that Imperial transmission again?
There we go. Okay, you gotta wait for a takedown indicator to do it.
I got yelled at last time. I'm not going back in there.
Okay. Oh, you didn't hear me just smack the hell out of your buddy? That's fine.
Agent Hask, I've reached the communications center. Deleting the message will trigger their alarm. Be ready for extraction.
Understood.
Dead Space Extraction? That wasn't too bad a game. But I don't have like the move controllers out.
For the last time, please stop interrupting me. Imperial encryption is
You're the only person in here? Oh, you screwed, buddy. Bah!
I've located
I love games that actually let you play stealthy. That's why I actually really like the Mordor games. Or Shadow of games. Move the fleet to the far side of Endor. There it will stay.
Purge complete.
Until
There's
called
nothing for the
upon.
rebels to learn. Agent Task, it's time.
Beginning preparations.
We got.
Secure a blaster and reach the extraction point.
We secure another blaster?
I'm on the move.
Do I have multiple blaster types? No. Not that I know of. Let's try this. Is there a switch blaster? Oh no, I just got a different type than I had before. Cool! Open the door! Don't reload, even though it's the same button. Open the damn door! Woo! See, I'm waiting for an explanation on Shelob, but having read Silmarillion, I actually don't find Shelob too messed up because of the whole Aurangzeb, or not Aurangzeb, or whatever you know what I mean? The Maya that took spider form, but chose to take spider form. Get off my ship! It's like most of these rebel officers are like mini Leias. You know, is that they all look kind of like they want to be Leia. Okay, that was stupid. We're gonna go back out the door and try not to die this time. Fucking jerkweed. Too busy commenting and looking at how pretty the set is. And I'm getting myself shot. Now, it does appear that it does have an auto-aim active, because if I'm... Well, maybe not, because when I was shooting across the way, shooting at both of those guys managed to auto-aim for their heads, but not otherwise. Let's see. Cover. Can we take cover? Can we take cover? Nope, there does not tend to be a cover thing. Kid, just go down. Just go down this way. Come on, don't invisible wall that shit. Go. You suck. Go around and around and around and around and around and around and around. There's the steps. There, dang, there's steps.
Slice it, droid.
Anybody else want to negotiate? Be nice if you could... Really? That is sweet. Shoot a door panel to close a door on them. Nice. Very nice. Oh no, he's stuck behind the door. He's missing launch. Right, like launcher. No, maybe not. And no, I can't throw a bomb. I don't know why you're saying throw a bomb. I can't throw a bomb. I can use the little scanner. That's pretty cool that it presumably hooks up to her heads-up display. What are you running for? Did I just close the door on them again? I'm sure there are going to wind up being challenges like kill X number of rebels, and instead of getting the challenge, I will wind up accidentally just closing the door on that many levels. Levels? Rebels. You know what I mean. Oh! Sorry about your face! Sorry about your head, Tails. Nah, I'm not really sorry about your head, Tails. Damn! Funk.
Bye-bye.
Dang, seriously, these rebels are just like... they're everywhere. You'd think it was a rebel ship or something. Kind of wonder if there's like a stamina limit, or if you can just run, 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 run. Somebody's shooting me from up above, isn't he? I shoot you in the kneecap. Woo! Explosive? Yep. At some point I'll play through and try to find like all the collectibles or something, but still. JL, you should watch the episodes I did on the Family Guy stuff from the Star Wars on Video library. Short version. Not a big fan.
Slice this.
Come on, we're 10 minutes over my target. Let's go. Of course, there's a the door got stuck moment. For the Empire, bitches!
Threat analysis.
There we go. Man, they got me running all over this thing. If you have me running too much longer, Aiden's gonna need a bathroom. Okay, there we go.
Agent Hask, I'm in position.
Understood, Commander. Prepare for extraction. 3,
She like
2,
flipping the birds at her.
1.
Close enough. Woo! All right. And there's their Imperial Raider, the Corvus, which is also introduced in the novel. And of course, the Corvus, the Imperial Raider, originally designed for the X-Wing game.
Commander on deck.
At ease.
You just made Paul Blackthorne way younger, didn't you?
Casualties. Looks like you're still second in command.
Oh, I'm patient. I can wait.
Agent Miko, those jump calculations were perfect.
Thank you, ma'am. Hope the landing wasn't too rough.
Been through worse. Remember the
That's
job S incursion?
Del, sweet.
Still haunts my dreams.
Contact the Admiral.
Yes, Commander. And the message?
The fleet's location is still safe. Today, the rebellion,
dies. Wait a second, why are there only 3 members of Inferno Squad? I read the novel, there are 4. Poor other character. Alright, I'll let this finish out the cutscene, but then I'm going to roll here. And then I'll definitely do quite a bit more tomorrow. Looks like a very static shot there instead of being, you know, dynamic. Daddy Versio is not happy.
Get me Inferno Squad now.
Seriously, the graphics. They're almost right there with Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. But it's hard to tell because I'm never quite sure what is in-engine and what's not. What's pre-rendered cutscenes and what's in-engine.
Recovery team, Admiral, but we're too late to capture the saboteurs.
What's the status of the Death Star's shield generator?
Worse than expected.
Screwed,
There's no way
sir.
to repair or
It's entirely screwed.
Then our battle station is vulnerable.
JL, I have no idea yet.
Rebels and return to the Corvus. The Emperor's plan must not fail.
Yes, sir. Agent Hask with me. Agent Miko, cover us from here.
And we're in. Follow my lead.
Understood, Commander.
But that is where I'll cut it. Woo! Go and get some of those progression rewards. So, not really 100% sure about tomorrow. I'm waiting for my other original non-anxiety purchase, PS4 Pro, to arrive from being fixed. And I've got to be able to actually sign for it at the door, which also means leaving a sign on the door telling the FedEx person, hey, dumbass, ring the doorbell, because they usually don't and then claim no one was here to sign for it when I was here waiting for them most of the day. So once I actually have that and I've got a chance to kind of have a lull tomorrow, I will jump back in. I'm just not at all sure when that will be. I know for sure tomorrow evening, but during the day completely depends on the lulls within student activity. Like at this point, I had basically a nice little chunk there because starting at about 5 o'clock to about 7 is when my student activity really dies down quite a bit, because that's when they're going home and they're eating and they just don't really want to do anything. So it's usually a pretty safe time during the night. But then here within about the next 45 minutes, it'll uptick for about another hour before it drops off again. Anyway, so let's go to career. Whoa, nope, campaign. Prologue, The Cleaner. As this will let us know how many 500 credits. Cool. So apparently there are 12 missions, and then you've got find all the hidden items in the other missions. Oh, sorry, 13 missions, because the prologue doesn't count as mission number 1. So there you go. Sorry, I have no thoughts on it at all because I've not seen anything about it at all. Haven't really bothered. All right, cool. Okay, so again, thank you all for watching. If you check this out, again, I will be doing some more streams this week, probably each day as far as I'm able to do. Not certain about Friday yet. We will see. But yeah, I'll get in a little bit more time, but definitely quite a bit tomorrow night because tomorrow evening after hours should be pretty much free. So thank you for watching. Again, this is the Elite Trooper Edition. If you want to see what's in those crates, go back to the beginning of the stream. It shows what all the different items are. Pre-order items plus Elite Trooper Edition items are when you put everything in. And then we went through the different modes and a little bit about the different menu screens and that sort of thing, and then did 2 Galactic Assault rounds or games, whatever, and then that prologue. So a fairly decent swath here for those of you who are wanting to see it. Thanks to Amazon delivering it a day early. So thanks all. Thanks JL, Jared, Vita, Hayes, everybody. Appreciate it. Be back with more of this tomorrow. Thanks.